Like always, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to milk Deriv or Deriv once more, and in doing so, I turned this 30 USD account to over 500 USD trading VIX 100 index. So stick to the end of the video to learn how you can flip your own account as well. Make sure to follow me across all my other platforms, and that is at MandroFX on TikTok and at PrimeFX on Facebook. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel at prime_fx. Don't forget to leave a like. Now let's get into the video. So let me show you guys the balance. There is the 32 USD that was deposited, and now let's go over to the chart. So we start off on the daily chart, and I just want to show you guys the break of structure price created above there. And after it broke structure on the weekly, we can see it reacted off of the rejection block, the weekly rejection block, and that's when everything started to form structure. So it created an SMS, a shifting market structure. It failed to make a higher high there, then it broke down to give us our first change of character or break of structure. And now you can see price sort of went back into the range, and then it gave us that wipe above that 4-hour high, and then from there it dropped down to confirm again the reverse by breaking structure below that low. So we of course want to continue to drop down with it. That's what you guys think, and of course it went back into the range by wiping above there, and it continued to give us another, or should I say the last wipe or the last stop hunt. And after it gave us that stop and it reacted off of a 4-hour breaker block, and after it reacted off of that 4-hour breaker block, it now, you know, it continued to drop down. Let me just say it continued to drop down, and let me simplify this structure right here and just say it broke below that low. So what happens in between there? Let's put it aside for a bit. Now that price broke structure, it has to return back into the range, and it did that by giving us that stop hunt above there, and it continued to break structure below the low. So it reacted off of the mitigation block after it created the stop hunt. Now it continued the downward movement, and it might continue to drop downward, but I want to capture a buy, and I'm going to show you why. So pay close attention here. On the daily, price is reacting off of this bullish daily order block, and you can see there's a lot of rejections there, but what I think is price has to shoot up, and then that's when it can continue to drop downwards. So why would it have to shoot up? I will show you why. Again, there's a reason why. So price currently it has to continue to drop downwards into the sell side liquidity. That's what it has to do, but you can see there's a small sort of wipe that took place there. I don't want to show you guys, but there's a small wipe that took place there, and after it wiped below there, it wiped again within that range, and after it wiped, it hit and respected the 1-hour rejection block, the bullish rejection block. And now what I think we have to do is we have to buy into the buy side liquidity, and I'm going to show you why these buy side liquidities are significant. So let's focus more on this, this little range we have. Price broke structure back into the range, and it gave us another wipe sort of. So what we can see right here is price is reacting. It wants to grab liquidity within the range. So yeah, it's gonna dip into the sell side liquidity, and then that's when it's going to react off of this 15-minute order block, and then it will shoot up. So yeah, basically right now what I want you to do is to penetrate deeper into the 15-minute order block, and then that's when I would buy it into the sell side liquidity. Now let me show you guys exactly what I'm going to be buying, and if I zoom in closer, you can see there's within the 15-minute order block, of course, there's a smaller time frame interest point, and that interest point is this 5-minute order block that I'll mark out carefully right here. You can see right there, there's the 5-minute order block. So that's where I'm going. I expect price to dip into and react off of, and we're going to be buying into the highs there, like this buy side liquidity. See, there's the first buy side liquidity we're going to reach for, and the last buy side liquidity, I believe, where we're going to collect our profits. And the reason why I'm confident in this buy is because there's a imbalance right above the buy side liquidity. So price has to go back up into that imbalance and fare in or rebalance the imbalance that took place. So yeah, that's basically the key to my buy. It's sort of like a buy to sell if you think about it, but I haven't shown why I believe it has to sell and where I would sell. So just keep in mind that we're going to be buying into the buy side liquidity. We're going to be buying up above those highs and into the imbalance. And yeah, of course, how I'm going to be placing my orders is on the 5-minute order block. I'm going to place them carefully, like not in one place but very close or near to each other. It's a 32 USD account, by the way, and I'll be placing 5 positions initially, and as it goes my way, I will add more positions. So yeah, we have to see what happens afterwards. Okay, so now we can clearly see this after a few moments, and we gotten tapped into the market 32 USD. We had doubled it, but it had not activated all of our buy limits. And this is when I decided, because it has moved up a bit and sort of created a W pattern, I think I should enter again, and I placed in 3 more positions. Remember, this is VIX 100, it's quite powerful, and this is a 32 USD account. So I entered 6 positions all in all, and quite after some time, or a long time, we're now in some good amount of profits. We're in 300 and something USD just in blues. I wanted to capture this pullback, but I don't want to waste people's time and show something that did not go my direction. But for now, just know that it kept on shooting up from our 6 positions that I had placed in. And again, this is when I decided to place more trades and make them 10 positions. So I added 4 more positions, and I had hoped for price to keep on shooting into the imbalance, because that's where we would collect our profits. And yeah, price, I think it did quite well, because you can actually see after a short period of time it penetrated the imbalance, and yeah, it had sort of grabbed liquidity within the imbalance. And now at this point I thought like it wants to dip downwards. So we're now at 500 USD, just from 32 USD straight to 500. That's huge. And this is when I decided, yeah, let me close 32 USD to 500 USD. That's some good sum amount of profit to make. And this is when I decided, let me close all positions and we'll just split the amount that we had made here. So basically this is the whole trade. I had expected it to shoot up into the imbalance, to completely fill the imbalance, and that's when I would sort of capture the profit. But I could see it wasn't going to completely rebalance the fair value gap, so I decided to close there. And a short while after, we decided to split to withdraw, and leave like 50 USD in the account. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next video.